Hi Sagittarius, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your in-depth reading, my friends, and this is a free-flowing intuitive reading. So please take it as it resonates, okay? So the first thing that your overall energy, I got these three cards. We got the Star Mother Arrakis. I don't know what is happening with this Star Mother. Is this showing up? I did so far 4 reading in depth and 3 showed up on 3 already. Then resplendent with grace and the beyond death life. So Sagittarius, I really feel that something massively gonna change, and I really feel that it's gonna come to you almost like very unexpected. And I feel that you have been, don't get alarmed by it the way I'm saying it, okay? Don't get alarmed. It just I'm getting this, that you have been very complacent and you have been very comfortable in a certain state of being or certain way of being or certain lifestyle or certain mind, thoughts or whatever it is. You have been very comfortable there with this resplendent with grace, and I feel like you have been so comfortable that it's almost to your detriment. You are not growing from this place, you are not growing within that space, but it gives you comfort. You created a massive comfortable zone for yourself. Maybe you needed that at the time, but it's not really not. You need to move. You really need to move from that comfort zone, but somehow you are unable to do that because it just, you are like this figure. You are like sinking in that comfortability, that even though you know that you need to get up and get out of it, not because it's something bad or anything, it's just in order to grow, in order to really expand yourself, you really need to get out of it, and that is, you are not able to do it. And that's why I think the Star Mothers Arrakis is like showing there, something gonna shake you up to get out of that. It can come in any form, but it will feel like this. It will feel like, but please don't get alarmed, okay? It's a figurative, it's not real. It's gonna feel like almost like a death. It's gonna feel like you have not seen this coming. But beyond death is life. It's gonna happen all for a good intention. It's gonna happen all in a good intention. I'm really feeling that this is a very futuristic vision that I'm getting. Like it's something gonna happen, and this is gonna feel like that your world is coming to an end. Your world is coming to an end. That's why the Arak is little sad here, because the universe doesn't want you to shock you like that. But I feel like there is no other way, because you have sunk into that comfortability in such a manner that only way to shake you up is by breaking that comfortable zone. And any kind of destruction comes with chaos and comes with surprise and shock element. So this is what I am getting, that your energy that is coming to you, I don't think this is you are already in. Maybe some of you are already in, but this is the energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, now get into the tarot and see the detail, how things are taking place in a very in your immediate environment. So we got justice in reverse. Yeah, next to that, Page of Cups, and on top it's a Magician. So Sagittarius, I feel that you wanted to manifest something big. Because you are so focused on manifest something big, and that focus created a comfortable zone for you. Meaning, let's say that you really want to revamp your spirituality or really want to revamp your lifestyle. You are so focused on that with the Magician, very masculine, very outwardly energy, that you there is, with the Page of Cups, I feel like there is people who came to you during that process with love, with care. You have been very harsh to them. You have been very harsh or almost indifferent to them because you are manifesting something bigger than for yourself. And it was all very good intention. It was all very good intention. You really wanted to do this, and you wanted to change your life. You wanted to bring some kind of whatever changes you wanted in your life, and you worked towards it with the Magician, very focused. You strategized it. You tried to gain as much of resources as you can. You tried to gain as much of knowledge as you can. But what happened, let's say you are thrive to create a life where you want to include love, care, understanding, but during that process you have been so preoccupied with the outcome of this journey that you could not practice that love, care, compassion, understanding that you are actually heading towards through your process. Does that make sense? And that has been created, and then you got a little addicted to that achievement, like bringing this new in your life, manifesting this, either a love, either a new career, either a better, like spiritual wise, whatever you were manifesting, that became almost like an obsessive energy that the ultimate goal was, the intention was very, very good. You wanted to bring love, care, compassion, understanding, togetherness, bringing people together. That you wanted to bring. You wanted to expand that knowledge. But as you got so consumed with that vision, that in the process of doing that, you did just the opposite of it. You did not care for people who came to you with the offer of love. You did not care for a lot of things that needed your care, support, and love and understanding. Maybe you thought that I don't have time to give it, but the way you communicated that energy, it kind of produces a lot of uncaring energy, not only towards them but also within you. But it all happened without you even knowing it, because you were so focused on Magician. And let me get another card on this Page of Cups, okay? Or maybe the Justice. The Sun in reverse. Yeah, you see, you did not see anything of it. You couldn't see what is actually happening, how it's affecting you, because your intention is absolutely great, Sagittarius. But what happened during the process, you were so focused on the bigger picture. In the process, it created the reverse energy that you wanted to achieve with the Sun in reverse. That's kind of confirm it. Anyway, so that's fine. We don't have to dwell on what we did not do. Let's see how the energy is flowing here, so that we understand. This is, again, I'm gonna say that again. If you don't know how my readings are not to give you anything. There is no judgment here. I'm just gonna show the mirror. Whatever you are thinking, however you are feeling, sensing, all these things, all these details, I'm gonna show in the mirror. This is like you are seeing yourself in the mirror. If you don't, how you gonna react to that, that's up to you. How you gonna act towards it, that's up to you. I am here to show you the mirror, okay? So then we get this Temperance and the Strength. This process has built a lot of tenacity within you, which is like commendable. A lot of tenacity, and it also make you very, very patient with the magician energy, like you know that you are manifesting something, you know that it's gonna take time, you know that it's gonna test on your patience, is created. Sagittarius, it's a fire energy, like it's not, you really don't have much of patience until unless you have a lot of Capricorn or some kind of heavy earthy energy. But Sagittarius energy by default is a very non-patient, impatient energy. So this is like you are really honing through this process. You have created a like immense amount of tenacity within you. Like if you learn how to focus, how to set a goal and kind of work towards it, almost like a goat like Capricornic way, and it created a lot of patience within you. But again, intention is good, you are learning all the skills, but the byproduct of this process was uncaring towards others, indifference towards others. That just happened, and that created a comfortable zone for you. You became so comfortable by manifesting, the concept of manifesting, concept of ether, concept of spirituality, that you did not practice spirituality on your daily basis to you or to others. Maybe you even forgot to how to take care of yourself, how to, maybe you just got too consumed with this manifestation idea that you did not pay attention to your daily needs, your daily wants. It was very one track kind of focus here. So was it good? Yeah, it gave you it gave you opportunity to learn a lot of things, but it created a reverse kind of implication within it. So we are gonna see how we are gonna go through this. Yeah, this is such an amazing skill that you honed here. If you have dealt with little bit of concentration, focus deficit, I feel like during this process it has increased your focus. Maybe you can reflect on it and you will understand that how much it has increased your ability to focus on one goal, not really scattered and accumulating multiple ideas and not finishing any of it. But I feel like it's really made you extremely focused. I mean, not extremely, but compared to how you were before. So that has been a huge gain for you. I'm feeling like I need a card on something, but I don't necessarily know which one. Let me get a card on strength. See, Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you could not. That's what I'm saying. During the process, you almost feel like that you need to wear a different kind of outfit in order to fit into this manifestation mode. So meaning that you kind of got detached from yourself. At the same time, you got in touch with yourself. How can I explain? This is the duality nature that you honed. It's like a part of you were very aware of what you want and what you desire, and another part of you almost forcefully neglect other desire, your bodily desire, your body needs and wants, and you kind of had to be deceptive to yourself, not to others. You did not be deceptive to others. You had been very straightforward to others, and you just did not care for others' desire, other wants, and all that. So you just, injustice. You just, what, I don't have time for you. I'm just gonna be indifferent. I know it's maybe not just, but I'm fine with it. This is my time. I'm just gonna focus on self. But when you focus on self, and you did not include others, this self became so isolated that you kind of wanted to detach from yourself as well, because it did not give you the sense of satisfaction that you belong. So you wanted to, so desperately wanted to manifest something that it kind of detach a part of you from yourself. If you're connecting with this, you will understand this nuance that I am talking about here. Then it has something to do with the lovers and the judgment in divorce. So this has something to do with, I feel like with the Page of Cups also, there is maybe you, there is significant lover's energy around you, and you did not give them, they, you know, that you, this person energy was around you, you did not release them with the judgment in divorce, you did not speak your truth to them, but at the same time you did not being fair to them, you did not being, you were not being, fair to them. There is a like a, almost like a avoidance, withdrawn, complete withdrawn from it, but at the same time you kept them around energetically because you did not release them either. So they felt stuck within this stagnancy, within this stalemate. And I'm also getting from this energy, there is a lot of this energy, this stuck energy and not non-communicative hold that you had over them. It created a lot of, you know, negative energy within them towards love itself, not necessarily towards you, but the trust they had in love, the trust they had the better world is possible if we use love and care as a form of language. You know, they believed in better world like you do, but because you were so like muted towards their this concept of love, care, empathy, compassion in a true way, they feel like, what are you doing, Sagittarius? You wanna manifest all this, but what, look at you, I am here, you are here, we are real, and you are manifesting these bigger goals, but the bigger goal starts from here. If you are completely mute to me, if you are not respecting the love and care and bonding that we have, and you are not releasing me, you are not telling me you're where you are, but you are just treating me indifferent, then what is the point of having a vision if you cannot practice it in your daily life? And practice starts where you live, your immediate surroundings. That's very strong judgment here that they had towards this situation with the King of Swords on top of it. They had this understanding with the King of Swords. They wanted to be very direct to you about the whole process, but at the same time, with the Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of, they wanted to communicate that so badly to you that they wanted to show the mirror to you. They wanted to show, Sagittarius, I support you. I'm here to love you. I'm here to support you. I'm not your enemy. But I wanted to say all this truth to you, that what is happening in the process, but they did not, because they feared conflict. Five of Wands in reverse. They fear huge conflict because they knew that you won't be able to take it. You will be thinking that they are not supportive lovers. They don't want you to have your self journey where you are not focusing on them or anything, but they did not want you to focus on them, because this person is very, they don't need your attention to feel loved, but they wanted to show you what's happening in the process. They wanted to show you the detail of the process where you are focused on the bigger picture of this vision. They wanted to say all these things, they wanted to bring all these things to your notice, but they did not do that because they fear that you would not understand, and they did not want it to rile up any kind of unsettlement within you. Yeah. Let's get one card on King of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. You wanted this stability. You wanted, ultimately, I feel like your goal is to create a lifestyle which is sustainable for you, to have a very caring, understanding, loving family. It doesn't have to be a traditional way, but feel like family where you can belong, where you can call yourself that I am at home, and you feel that you wanted to create a sustainable lifestyle for yourself, including spirituality, including your work ethics, including love, including all these things. And they wanted to show you that the truth about your vision, truth about your desire, and how it is manifesting in the process. That I think, Sagittarius, you wanted to, it's not that you don't love them, you feel like once I mastered this manifestation, I want to create a home, I want to create a stability, I want to incorporate all these things that I'm manifesting into this structure with this person. But they wanted to tell you that this is, it's not something, if you want to build 10th floor of building, you don't build 10th floor in one go. You build first floor, second floor, step by step. And your vision was so big that you want to incorporate all this, but you did not, you are looking for this ultimate palace at the end, 10 of Pentacles. But what happens in order to build that palace? It doesn't have to be palace, I feel like it could be a cottage, wherever you feel that you wanna bring that, all this love, care, compassion, understanding, and turning into a place of home and belonging. They wanted to tell you that you want to incorporate them, but they are not incorporated in your journey. Then how can you expect them to be at your destination if they are not included in the journey? They are not just gonna drop it from the sky at the destination. In order to go to a destination, you have to go through the journey, but you kind of cut them off during your journey. You are so focused on you that you cut them off during the process of doing it, and you expected them to be there at the destination. But you wanted, okay, now they are giving me more, you wanted them to take a different route. It's like this, you told them, okay, I'm gonna meet you at Central Park, let's say. So they say, okay, let's go together. Then you say, no, you go by yourself, I'm go by myself, and we are gonna meet at the Central Park. So you wanted them to meet at you at the destination, but you are not ready to share the journey. But their argument is, if we are building it together, then if I'm having, we all can have, we don't have to hold hand in hands and take the same approach towards our journey. But if we don't share the journey, then we don't grow together. So when we don't grow together, when you go to the destination, we will come across stranger to each other, because journey does change us, journey does evolve us. So if we don't know how we both are changing and don't know how to sync with the change, then when you're gonna see at each other at the destination, we both gonna be completely different person, and we won't be able to sync up with each other. So their argument was that, and they wanted to tell you all this, that in order to build a 10 of Pentacles, we need to share from 1 to 9 Pentacles. Even though we can have our independence within that journey, but journey, if it is too removed, far removed from each other, then we don't know how we are growing, how this journey is affecting us individually, so that we can incorporate it, sync up. But your belief was that because you are Sagittarius, like you are very hopeful, you believed that if we are lovers, we are journey gonna be automatically synced up at the end of the journey. We don't have to share the journey because we are already synced up. So if you go on your journey, I am gonna go on my journey, and if we meet at the destination, we are still gonna be synced up. So that's your argument. Yeah, that's, both are valid, but but they did not bring anything on the surface, because they did not wanna because they realize that you have putting a lot of effort and focus to achieve something. This is very important to you, and they did not want to derail you from that focus. So there is a lot of compassion and understanding that they had towards you, and like they don't want to bring that, they don't want to bring any conflict. Next is nine of Wands, which is also your card, Sagittarian energy. 9 of Wands in reverse. They had to let go of lot of their own ideology in the process of accepting you, because they wanted to sync up with you. So here is the thing. Okay, let me explain this a little bit. You believed that because you are in lovers energy, that you're gonna be synced up no matter what. Even if you live in Timbuktu, they live in Narnia. If you are synced up, you are synced up. So you believed in fate, you believed in universe in that way. They believed in that too, but somebody has to do the work. You know what I mean? It's like syncing up is not magical. Sync up, somebody has to be on others' energy in order to constantly syncing that up. So they had to let go of lot of their way of doing things in order to sync up with you. Like, did you ask them to do that? No, you did not. You did not ask them to do that, but they knew that you wanted this final destination meeting point with them. In order to make that 10 of Pentacles secure, they have to let go a lot of their self ideologies, belief. So they changed a lot during the process. You changed on your own, and they changed in relation to you. You both changed, and that created a lot of emotional growth for this person. A lot of emotional growth. But this emotional growth came through emotional confusion. When you change something within yourself and accept something new, especially beliefs, your values, what you truly care, all those kind of things, when you change that within you, or try to understand, try to sync up with other person which is differs from you, it creates a lot of confusion, doubt within your emotional base, but through that you grow, and that this person has grown a lot. I'm getting this person energy because this is a lover's energy, so you both are interconnected somehow. But they had to go through a lot of their my way or highway kind of attitude, which you hold very tight to your soul to date. You wanted to do the way exactly the way you want it, no compromise. But this person, it's not compromise, they kind of more fluid. So they kind of, because they wanted you not to be disappointed, they wanted you to be not to be disappointed when you go to the restaurant, when you go to the destination and you don't see them, because they have changed and they have taken a different path. They wanted to sync up with your ultimate goal so much that they are fluid enough to change themselves within a lot. Hold on. Okay, let's get a card on Nine of Wands in reverse. Oh my god, Six of Cups. Yes, like I said, they, they wanted to, they wanted to create, they did not want you to disappoint you at the end, because you went on your own having that faith that we are going to be together at the end, but it's not going to happen magically. Somebody has to put the work in order to make that happen, and they put the work in that, and you put work in yourself, but not in this connection, not at your vision. You know what I'm trying to say? You had this vision, but they are the one who actually worked towards this vision. You had this vision, so you wanted to change, but it's a very complicated ideas here. But they, definitely Six of Cups. That's why, because they feel like they know that you think of them as somebody that you feel safe, somebody that, in order to have that giant belief and trust that we are going to be together at the end, you must have a lot of faith in them, and that's why they felt this soul bond, and they feel like there is no way they can disappoint you. And it's actually not, like they changed a lot, and that's good for them, that's their own growth, and you are changing in a different way. But with this beyond death, something is happening here, something gonna happen. If it has already not happened, that's gonna take you out of this comfort zone of so-called self-love here. I'm not saying so-called, that doesn't mean you did not do anything. Of course you learned a lot, you learned a tenacity, focus, all those other skill, but actual connection based, your ultimate goal to incorporate all this into a connection is still not being worked on, and you I don't think you realize that. So something gonna happen that's gonna wake you up from this self-love journey that you are on, and gonna create something that gonna actually motivate you to truly pursue what you truly vision here, envision. Okay, let's get another card for Moon, and then we're gonna stop the reading. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they wanted to move. There are time for them when they feel like, they are the only one who is bending, they are the only one who is syncing up constantly in the energy, so that you both can finally be synced up by the end. They were exhausted, they wanted to leave, but again, Six of Cups, they did not. It's like something that, they always wanted to be by you, like they did not want to disappoint on your lofty dream, all this big vision that you have. They don't know, because if you got disappointed at the end, and at the, when you, let's say, go back to my example, you traveled all these different places, and you feel like, okay, I'm gonna, and by the time you go to Central Park, and you don't see that person that you made all this journey for, that's gonna be a huge blow. And they did not want to break your trust in universe, because you trusted universe that we are going to be together at the end. That's why they kept showing up, and it has been a real struggle for them to do that. Anyway, Sagittarius, that's is all I got, and I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, take care, bye bye.